Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we got the crypto market today, grew by a little bit. The market cap at 224.9 billion, Bitcoin dominance at 66.8. And you can see here, Bitcoin's down just a little bit, 0.55%. Ethereum down 1.6%, and XRP up actually by 0.86%, trading at 0.274 cents. And guys, the momentum is moving slowly but surely. This is Bitcoin on a daily. We see Bitcoin is still in this level of support in this demand zone. It really does need to break out of here in order for us to see some momentum. We really do need to hit that 9,000. And, you know, anywhere between 9,000 and 10,000 is that next level of support that we need to break through in order for us to see new highs. I know we're eyeing that $20,000 mark for Bitcoin. That could really get the market rolling. First things first, though, 9 to 10,000. Then we need to break this inter-year high of about 13,900. And then the race is off. If you look at XRP here, this is XRP on the daily, we could see momentum swing as well. So we've seen a positive upward pressure over the last couple of weeks here, right, with a few corrections and then a push to the upside. Back a couple of days of correction, and now we're seeing some green bullish momentum again. For XRP, we need to hit that 0.326 mark, and then the next stop from there would be in the 40s. But again, guys, we're not seeing that trading volume like we had in past bull runs, in past rallies. You know, even a few months ago when we saw that rally up to 50 cents for XRP, the volume was much higher than it is now, so people have kind of lost interest. I'm wondering if Swell will indeed bring that momentum back up, at least for XRP. It has in the past, and Swell is only less than a month away, so who knows? We will see. This from XRP-CRYPTOWOLF. That's at XRP-CRYPTOWOLF on Twitter. R3 and Corda's Marco Polo trade finance blockchain is piloting its first trading arrangement between Germany and Russia, guys. This is the article here with regards to that. So Marco Polo, you guys know, the trading finance blockchain with more than 20 global banks on board is piloting its first trading arrangement between Germany and Russia. So for those of you guys who do not know, Marco Polo is a joint undertaking between technology firms Trade IX or Trade 9, is it? I don't know how they say that. And R3, we know R3. Corda Settler uses XRP to settle. They have a grand vision of global blockchain-based trade finance, which will replace paper and trust with shared instant digital verification. So these guys want to go on the blockchain, and right now they are testing a Germany-Russia corridor, or rather they have an arrangement to test between Germany and Russia. I'm just going to skip down here. So our international corporates show continuous interest in piloting the Marco Polo payment commitment together with us and banks of our global network like Alpha Bank. Marco Polo networks meet our customers' growing demand and increase speed for transaction and transparency, optimize finance, enhance working capital management, and possible integration of ERP systems. So at the recent Sibos conference in London, representatives from Marco Polo and WeTrade shared a panel. So they were asked if conversations around interoperability, guys, had been started yet between the two camps, which build on R3's Corda and Hyperledger Fabric, respectively. And Daniel Cotty, managing director at Marco Polo and Trade IX or Trade 9, said, "In global trade, we are used to collaborating, so interoperability definitely going to be part of this." And we know, guys, R3, I have to say it a second time, R3 already integrated with XRP, and, XRP is so versatile with regards to transfers. Ripple is making that a point to make their systems interoperable around the world so the world can conduct financial business. So an interesting article here. I will link it in the description for those of you guys who want to read the full thing. Then I saw this from AMB Crypto, Ripple's Xpring to invest in BRD or Bird wallet. Don't know how you pronounce that. Is it Bird? BRD? BRD, so a cryptocurrency wallet, has reportedly received a $750,000 investment from blockchain payments firm Ripple to boost the adoption of its XRP cryptocurrency. The investment was powered by Ripple's Xpring program. Okay, we know about Xpring. And what it does is it allows the XRP ledger to integrate to Android and iOS wallet apps. So the expected integration will enable Bird users can buy, sell, and hold and send XRP across the world. So it caters to over 2.5 million users across 170 countries, with the US, Canada, and Australia having the most number of users. It also supports other cryptocurrencies and ERC tokens. Guys, I will link it in the description. But ultimately what I'm interested in is this. It is our plan to have BRD be the cheapest and easiest place to buy XRP moving forward. They are really focused on XRP. Obviously, the Xpring initiative would not have invested $750,000 in BRD unless that were the case. So adding to the ecosystem, right? Adding to the community, BRD leverages the possibilities cryptocurrencies offer by giving consumers complete control over their own money in their non-custodial wallets. As per the official source, this aspect could lead to new kinds of decentralized financial services, DeFi, such as decentralized banking, lending, and peer-to-peer transactions that require no intermediaries and works best on fast, reliable, and open source ledgers like XRP. Guys, the future is here. The future is now, giving us the option to use our XRP for purchases. And I really do wonder if one day we will live in a world, and some people have been postulating this in the cryptocurrency community, namely the XRP community. Will we see signs at vendors or signs online or wherever we end up buying stuff one day? Will we see the price in regular fiat currency and then underneath the price in a cryptocurrency, something like XRP? And will we be able to use our XRP to actually just go on forward and buy stuff? I know some people in the community have said, you ask them what their cash out plan is and they say, well, I plan on cashing out X%, when it hits this, X% when it hits that. But ultimately, I'm going to keep XRP in my wallet indefinitely because they believe that down the road, further down the road, one day we will be able to buy things using XRP in our day-to-day life. And so to just have that stash of XRP on your wallet or wherever you keep it, you won't need to withdraw it to fiat anymore because we are going to live in such an integrated world that XRP will be accepted as a form of payment. So an interesting investment from the Xpring initiative with the BRD wallet. Guys, as a matter of course, if you do not have a cryptocurrency wallet, you probably should get one. I use the Ledger Nano S and I also have a Ledger Nano X. The Ledger wallet has kind of been the go-to from the beginning. I know a lot of people in the community have that. I do have an affiliate link in the description of the video if you guys want to use it. If you don't have one already, you can use it. You don't have to use it. I won't hate you if you don't use it. That said though, after all these months of accumulating and, if you have more than $100 worth of crypto, I like to say it that way. If you have more than $100 worth of crypto right now, because the wallet's only about $100, depending on which one you get. I think the S is a little cheaper and the X is a little more expensive, but on average, it's about that much. So it's probably not a bad idea to splurge on one, especially once we see these cryptocurrency prices soar. I also saw this, so confirmed, Ripple says major rebranding is underway. Okay, so I know we talked about this and the rebranding of XVIA, XRapid, XCurrent, so on and so forth. They want to get rid of those names because essentially what they want to do is they don't want to confuse banks. This is more of a marketing strategy than anything else. It's not to confuse us. It's not because they're not using XRP. Everything is staying the same, guys. But think of the term on-demand liquidity. Think of how they're changing XRapid to on-demand liquidity and why. That would be better to lure in banking clients rather than calling it XRapid. When you hear XRapid, you don't know anything unless you are part of the XRP community. You watch the videos, you read the articles, you're in it to win it, you've been in it long term, you know the ins and outs. We're really the only people, other than Ripple and maybe some of their clients, who understand that XRapid actually means on-demand liquidity. Otherwise, you go to these corporate clients and they don't really get it. So this rebranding effort, of course, just to make it easier from a marketing perspective so that Ripple can onboard more banks quicker. It's better for the ecosystem, it's better for XRP, the cryptocurrency, and it's better for Ripple, the company. So I just saw this article. I don't want to dwell on it too much because I know there is a rebranding and I know all of you guys know about it. But my perspective, just a rebranding effort for the sake of marketing purposes, not because they're changing what they're doing. Then I saw this on Twitter from crypto-XRP. That's at crypto_-XRP. And guys, isn't this just music to your ears? eBay, Visa, MasterCard, all abandoned Facebook's Libra cryptocurrency. And this from CNBC. So essentially, everybody is bailing ship. They're jumping ship, as this article says. And so what do they all have to say? Well, eBay, Stripe, MasterCard, and Visa are all dropping out of Facebook's Libra cryptocurrency project. The company announced on Friday. The news comes 1 week after PayPal announced its withdrawal. So PayPal was already out. Now Visa, MasterCard, eBay, and Stripe are all gone from the Facebook Libra cryptocurrency project. So a rep from Stripe said that we will remain open to working with the Libra Association at a later stage. A Visa spokesperson said, we will continue to evaluate and our ultimate decision will be determined by a number of factors, including the association's ability to fully satisfy all requisite regulatory expectations. I don't know if there were any other statements here, but ultimately, guys, these companies were banking that Facebook was going to do the right thing. At least this is my perception of this. They were expecting Facebook to do the right thing. Facebook clearly has this way about them that they want to, fly in the face of authority. They want to do what they want to do. They don't feel like they have to go by the same rules as the rest of the space. So all these companies, all these legitimate, reputable companies like eBay, Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, they do not want anything to do with the Libra cryptocurrency now. And, it's music to a lot of people's ears. A lot of, people are saying that this was dead before it was even born anyway. It looks to be the case now. And, even Brad Garlinghouse is coming out with the memes on Twitter. This from XRP_Canada. That's at XRP_Canada on Twitter. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse with the meme of the year. And you remember this from The Simpsons, right? Homer just going back into the bush. Brad Garlinghouse just posted this with regards to Kurt Wagner's tweet here with regards to this article that I just showed you guys. And so, hearing this news, this is this is how some people have got to feel, right? And Brad Garlinghouse himself posted that meme. And some other people here, Acos XRP1 also posting memes, pretty funny. I like this one, Jack the Rippler. Ripple, right? XRP, okay, looking pretty good. Xcurrent, right? All the products here. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I will link this this whole thread in the description. It's funny how life works sometimes. I feel like a dose of confidence, or dare I say cockiness, is not bad when working in business. You have to be confident about what you do. But when you're coming into the space like Facebook is and just expect that you're going to do what you're going to do without listening, being defiant in the face of regulators, in the face of, this whole structure that has been around for a long, long time. And even companies like Ripple are like, you kind of have to play by their game if you want to get into their game. Anyways, guys, it just gives me more confidence that companies like Ripple and XRP are going to succeed for all the reasons we talk about. And in a spec market, a 27-cent XRP still isn't a bad deal. If you're looking to invest in more cryptocurrency, I'd say XRP is likely the best bang for your buck, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.